Hello and welcome. So I'm at the Birmingham Motorhome and Caravan show, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you around one of the halls here, which is hall number 2. And so we've got here lots of motorhomes, which you can see, campervans you can see, also a lot of equipment. We're starting off here with the Caravan and Motorhome Club, who have an exclusive show offer. What that is, I don't know, but there we have Rimor. Now most of us have got some kit from Rimor, if not all of us, and here we have Avtex, or Artex, I don't know, I think it's Avtex. We do television security systems and the like. Now what I'm going to do is here, I think I'll show you some of the kit which is available here. So we have Dethleffs. Now Dethleffs do have a very nice range of vehicles. One of the things though here, we're looking at right hand drive here, but they've kept the doors on the right, which is something which does annoy me somewhat. This is a Westfalia Columbus. Again, we have the same situation. You can of course see all of these vehicles in other videos, but I do want to point out though that both Swift, which is down there with this Trekker, Coachman, which is here, British vehicles which have the doors on the left hand side. And I do think if you're in the United Kingdom using it losing it in the United Kingdom, then you really want to have your door on the correct side so that you don't actually get run down whilst opening it. That's my opinion. I mean, you might want to get run down, in which case this advice is not much use. Coachmen do make these somewhat elegant vehicles. Sorry, I should have turned the lights on. And this is a Cabby company, and so it's similar to the Cabbies. It's not the same though. I do need to make that very clear. One very nice feature in this though is you can hardly tell that that is a drop down bed. It's so well hidden. Indeed, possibly you wouldn't know if it, okay, there's this gap, but I've got the runner down here. That's really nicely done in my opinion. Less so, I don't like seeing the step there, and to the floor it was flat until we get to the bed, and there you do expect some steps going up. This one is Britain, so it comes with the oven there, but there's only 2 burners here as a rule. That was something I should have checked before coming in here, because there might have been one that had 3. But anyway, there you go. Thetford. And here we've got now Dometic, we see came out with an air fryer microwave combo, and now I was aware that it was being tested last autumn, and so I did suggest that they give me one under terms of secrecy for testing, but that offer of mine was turned down. Door with a window, place for the dog's lead. Note the bump in the roof, and why is it that shape? Now the advantage of having a shape like that is it allows a little bit of space for air to circulate, and that when you've got the flat roof, as you do get in a number of vehicles from Germany and Italy for example, then there can be condensation as a result of that, then get a bit damp, so that gives a little bit of space, and you'll find that with that type of a structure there's less damp inside. It's a Jotti line. Now Jotti line's one of the cheapest brands for a right hand drive, but they've got the suicide door as well. This is a tiny van, 54T. This thing here, £61,000. I think it's a bit cheaper in Germany. I seem to recall doing this one at a price of 54,000. The thing is, you don't really know what the kit is inside, so that's a bit difficult to make a comparison. Now at this event, Westfalia launched for the UK market anyway, this vehicle here, and this vehicle here is quite clever. This is the Kipling, and they've got a Kelsey which came out in 2023, I think it was, off the top of my mind. But what this Ford base, the Ford VW as I like to call it, camper, but what's clever about this, you've got this vehicle here with a widthwise bed, but you've also got the extensions, the flares at the back, made from a polyester, and down here there's a toilet there. There is a fridge here. Don't forget to make a comment in the comment section about the toilet and the fridge being together. And when you want it, there's a cassette toilet from Thetford, and the cassette you take out for emptying via the rear. But I think this is really, actually, it's for a camper van. I do think it's very nice. Only 545 centimeters in length. Very nice. Now another one is which I do want to point out as well whilst I'm here is this thing here, which is the Kelsey. Now this has been around for a while, but what we've got here, which is really clever, is this bed will drop down electronically. It's got a toilet as well, but it's also got the shower. It's based on the Ford again, and there's your fridge. So that's not worth mentioning in the comment section because it's some distance from the toilet. But I think, you know, the size like this, got the footprint of a car, then it is interesting from sort of dual use. I think. And then this is Vanderholm, who are near Hull. Here we have the Explorer on the right-hand drive as well. First time I've seen it on that right-hand drive. This vehicle here, I think this is the version that was launched in August 2025 at Düsseldorf, for which I have a video of the press conference at which it was launched. So we have Euromobile. Here's a Rimor. Now Rimor has really upped its game recently, I think. I mean, look, if you compare this Rimor to what they used to look like inside, far more attractive, very modern look. I mean, they used to be really awful. Now it's the construction quality as awful as it used to be. That I don't know. I can't say. This one here looks as though it were made for the British market, with this somewhat similar, actually, I have to say, to some Swift models. So it's you make a bed here, obviously, at the back. We'll have a look in here. That look here? It's very spacious. Although it's only got one drainage point. I'll do like the the non-slip surface down there. I don't like these things at all. Stop your toilet game. What's the point of that? Can't see the point of that. Anyway, somebody else might see the point of that. Good. So I'll come out having made that. There's another Rimor here. Rimor, this Horus 54 tiny van. 541 centimeters, £57,000. So in the UK, got the widthwise bed at the back. I think this is very elegant. Of course, some other people mightn't like it. Sensible sliding door. I'd like to see a bigger drainage point than that, but other than that, your sink's under there. Lots of space in the bed. I do like the use of bags. I think they're very practical, and the usual sort of thing: 2 burners, sink, fridge, and let's come on. I'm sorry. So we've got a lot we've got here insurance. We've got their Pioneer. We've got. Oh, we'll just have a little bit of a walk around here, see some of the others. Elddis, British manufactured van. Well, not all of them are. Some of them are now actually manufactured in Poland. CV80 camper van, £78,000, and 6-metre camper van. What's special about this? Well, it's at the back. It's got a double. A double sofa on either side. It's got a rear lounge, mind you. Nice big windows. So show's now closed. I'll probably end up getting kicked out, but never mind. This is this Elddis, £57,000 Whirlwind. That shows how to make up the extra bed here, and there's a double bed in the back. But I would point the following: if you get these extra beds, which are pretty expensive, and it takes up a lot of storage space. That is your storage space. That's not too bad, but by the time you stored all that stuff as well, there's not much space here actually left. Get a inflatable mattress. Costs next to nothing, and you can get one with a pump, and that is that's far better in my opinion. Others may disagree, but it's just takes up next to no space as well. So there we go. Lots of tents here, and we'll have a little bit of a quick walk into this next hall. We've got Bailey's there, one of the largest British producers. Here's Coachman, and Coachman, as I think I mentioned, now owned by Cabby, and we don't see many caravans here, I've got to say. Same as Dusseldorf, and above all at Stuttgart, there wasn't many caravans at all compared to what it used to be like. So, and there we go. So the security will probably come up and tell me to get out. So here we have also we have Falcon here. There's Chris, who owns the company, and I'll just point out that I'm going to get one of their rear view cameras. My vehicle's going to survive that long, but that's part of my plan for the next couple of weeks, this month. And unfortunately, my last rear view camera broke. Well, I tried fixing it, which was probably the problem. If I'd just taken its parts, then it mightn't have been so bad. Anyway, so I'm going to get one of them from them. We've also got a video showing you their internet solution as well. Anyway, though, for the moment, thanks so much for watching. I'll finish off with this Vogue exclusive to Spinney and Vogue motorhome, which you're going to have to see in a different video. Oh, I do like this one here as well. This Vogue here, the small one, the Elddis Vogue 120, manufactured, I might point out, in my hometown of Concert, part of the Rimor group. At least I think these are manufactured in Concert, because I think they're just they manufacture the campervans in Poland, but I think these ones are manufactured still in Concert. Anyway, thanks for watching. All the best. Bye for now.